Hey folks, Jake Davis on the Fly Review for you, and today I'm talking about Brats, released earlier this year's documentary film directed by Andrew McCarthy. It's the story of him and retrospective of the Brat Pack, his life, his experience during that era of Hollywood, which was kind of a bit of a phenomenon of the time. And him interviewing with various other, not just Brat Pack members, but also people who were young actors at the time. Like, he was with Jude Law, Demi Moore, Emilio Estevez, John Cryer, Timothy Hutton, Leah Thompson, and Ali Sheedy for sure. Plus the guy who wrote the article that coined the term in the first place. Just 1 second. I mean, it's an interesting movie. When I think of the Brat Pack, I think specifically the cast from St. Elmo's Fire. And I guess you could also, a lot of people widely just kind of consider all of the John Hughes teen movies were Brat Pack movies. It's kind of interesting in this movie, too, how there's people who kind of get lumped in and don't consider themselves part of the Brat Pack, like John Cryer. There's movies, Emilio Estevez talks about, he's heard people over the years talk about certain movies being, they consider Brat Pack films that really aren't like, Fast Times at Ridgemont High and Young Guns. It was really an interesting movie just to see these, like I said, this brief kind of social phenomenon in kind of movies Hollywood were making at that time. These kind of humorous but a little bit more adult films aimed towards teenage audiences. Now, me personally, I could take or leave a lot of these movies. Like I said, I never saw St. Elmo's Fire, never saw Pretty in Pink. I thought The Breakfast Club and Sixteen Candles are good movies. But yeah, stuff like, where does Timothy Hutton fit into the whole Brat Pack thing? I mean, yeah, he was very young when he won his Oscar for Ordinary People, but that seems to be like years before the rest of these in like era things. But more importantly, the thing what made the movie really work was kind of how McCarthy himself, during the course of the film, you see the man go through some real closure with this thing that's kind of followed him around his entire life. It's an interesting movie. Interesting little documentary that just focuses on this very, very brief but very memorable period of Hollywood. I recommend the film. 4 stars. I'm Jake Davis. I'll catch you on the fly.